So hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mel's Gaming here with another The Hunter Call of the Wild video. Now this video was recorded during the early access period for New England Mountains, so a huge thank you to EW for allowing me to take part in this early access period. Now in this video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new models for the Red Fox. This was a really highly requested thing for me to do, so we're going to take a look just at this common female that I just shot here with the muzzle loader. I was only carrying the muzzle loader at the time, so just put a shot in that there just to bring it down as quickly as possible, and you can see it's just a level 4 female, so I'm not too worried about the medal or anything, but we can see this absolutely stunning new model. The Red Fox have had just such a glow up. They are so beautiful now, and I wanted to do this video just to be able to show them off in as much detail as possible, basically, because I think this is such a fantastic thing to come along with this update. It really is a huge quality difference from the old Red Fox. They are so incredibly beautiful now. What a gorgeous looking model. The fur detail, everything about the models just looks so much better. But the highly requested thing in this video was to show off what the rares for the Red Fox now look like. And oh my gosh, going into my trophy lodge and seeing what the albinos, the melanistics and the piebolds look like absolutely blew my mind. Just look at this albino. That is just so gorgeous. The fur is almost pink. It's so beautiful. And with that increased texture quality of the fur itself, the fluffiness, that is just a stunning animal. I was absolutely just, it took my breath away how much better that looks compared to the old model. It's actually insane. That is absolutely incredible. And not only does the albino look that good, here we have a melanistic. Look at that. That is just so cool now. The foxes, I always liked them, but the models weren't the best by any means. Honestly, now, these models are just so incredible and so well done. I am so impressed. Genuinely one of the best parts of this update, in my opinion, is the Red Fox remodel. It's so good. I really hope we see the coyotes get a new model like this, because if they can do something like this with the coyotes, I think it would just be so fantastic. I mean, it's just brilliant. These are now animals that, they just look so different to when I actually shot them. It's night and day. They look like completely new species. They're so different. And then we have the piebald. The piebald might be my favourite of all of them. It is freaking gorgeous. Look at that. It's completely different. It's so good. I can't believe it. I was just in shock looking at these. That's why I'm just sort of stood here looking, because I was like, there's no way. They look so much better. And yeah, I'm probably rambling a little bit, but I think it really needs to be said how much better these guys actually look, in terms of not just the models for the commons, but the models for the rares. I couldn't wait to go and actually see this. When I got reminded to, hey, can you go and check out the rares in your trophy lodge and see what they look like? I immediately went to check, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. They're just stunning models. I hope we'll see more rare variations for the Red Fox at some point. I'd love to see, like, cross foxes and stuff with these kind of models. They're just... hats off to EW for what they've done with these models. The artists that worked on this, they are so fantastic now. They really are absolutely brilliant. Like I said, it's night and day difference. It's fantastic. And it's something that, if these now got a great one with this kind of model, I would be so, fascinated to see what kind of great ones they could come up with for a Red Fox. Because I know that's something that's been being talked about, is now that these have got a remodel, does that maybe mean that they're in the pipeline for getting a great one at some point? and I think it would be really cool, a very hard to grind for Great One, but now they've got these new models, I can definitely see these maybe at some point being a Great One, and I think it would be a very cool Great One as well. When they had the old models, I thought, yeah, maybe it would be, a cool Great One to get, but not maybe the most beautiful looking one. Now it would probably be up there with being the most beautiful, because just gosh damn. The only thing I noticed is on the common here, this is just an orange fur type diamond male that I had in my lodge. The fur in some places on the neck kind of looks almost blurry. I'm not sure if it's just because of how fine the hair detail is, but honestly, it really isn't that big of a deal considering how much of an improvement this is. And something else that I thought about whilst recording this is, now that they're adding longer hair onto new models, does that mean that we might see species in future that have longer hair and that hair detail, and maybe we'll see things like tar, muskox, species that have been being talked about, but they said there was limitations with the engine with how they could do long fur or long hair. So I think maybe this is a good sign for stuff like that, because this looks really good. There's a lot of fluff on these, and they look really good. So maybe we'll see some of these species with, like I said, with the longer hair and longer fur at some point, which would be really awesome in my opinion. But that is going to be it for this video, so thank you so much for watching. I know I rambled a lot there about how good the fox look, but like I said, I think it really needs to be said, and I expect if you've got foxes in your trophy lodge, I can imagine that it's going to be quite exciting for you all to see them with these brand new models, because like I said, they just look so good now. And yeah, hopefully this will have answered that question for anybody who wanted to see them. So thank you so much to everyone who did ask me to go and do this, because yeah, it had so much to go and look at, and seeing the red fox was just so fantastic. They are really absolutely fantastic now. But that is going to be it for this one, so thank you so much for watching and for all your support as always, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.